faster and gains good weight compared to raising male tilapia fish by separating females, which is known
which when it starts producing, it grows slowly compared to
as male tilapia fish grows fast. Tilapia fish farming demand and profits.
This is the result of a 5 months fish farming production of both the red and the gray fish farming.
Why am I commenting is for those who are not Cameroonian to easily get it. Like, you see, when I'm talking about France, just imagine someone watching me from Kenya, from Nigeria, he will not know how to convert it. But if it's in dollar form, it's easier for somebody to easily convert it and suit his own currency. So, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nadesh Mvelu. Please, if you're new in here, consider subscribing. Thank you so much, and please like the video. Before we get in, we dig into the video. Like, what would I say? This video is that kind of video that you say it's a long requested video. This is that kind of video that has been on my comment section. Please, we need another video. Please, when will you do like asking questions? I did this video like this 1 year 6 months ago, I think so. So many people have come back asked me about fish farming. So I am here to serve you what you asked for. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the video. Okay, here we are about to talk how much you can invest in fish farming. This time around, we are talking about tilapia fish farming, because most of the time you guys have seen I'm always talking about mud fish farming. So this time around, I'm telling you how much you can invest in tilapia farming. This video will be separated into 4 parts. That's the pond, what you need to start a fish farming, a tilapia fish farming. That's the pond, the fish, the feed, and the challenges, like the problem you can face. Let me put it, challenges you can face. So let's get into the first point. How much will you need to have a tilapia farm? Okay, we'll start with the pond. Why do I say a pond? You guys are used to me having tanks or backyard, something like that, but this time around I will choose a pond. Why would I choose a pond for a tilapia fish? Because tilapia's respiratory tracts need a lot, like they need an airy environment more than the mudfish. What am I saying? I'm saying that you can as well keep tilapia fish in a tank, but it needs a lot. It needs equipment to get inside so they can have enough breathing air. Like, oh, you need to constantly like change the water. If you have enough water, then you can still do it with tank. But tank is a little bit complicated because it needs a lot of attention to get into it. So if you need a tank, you have a tank for 75,000. Here we are doing fish 1,000. We are talking about 1,000 fish. So you need a tank, that's 75,000. You would need 2, that's 150,000 for it, and you need equipment. So you to 200,000 for just the equipment to keep it. But if you go in for a tank, to dig a meter square is 2.5. You need at least to dig 200 meter squares, and a meter square costs to dig 1 meter square is 2,500. That's like $5. So you have to make 2,500 times 200 meter square. So if you do it in dollars, 2,500 is like $5. So $5 times 200 meter square. I'm talking about 200 meter squares. That's the first thing you need if you have a pond. Then you also need to have digs. Like, it's like a pipe connecting your tanks. I will show you what I'm talking about.
Pond due to their unconditioned propagation. As male tilapia fish grows fast.
Yeah, what you have just seen, that's a pipe connecting, like watching water entering and going out. Like you need approximately 600,000 to dig that 200 meter square and put the equipment you need. Okay, the next one we'll talk about the fish. That's the tilapia, the fingerlings tilapia.
Good weight compared to female tilapia. One should consider raising male tilapia fish by separating females, which is no.
These are monosex red tilapia fingerlings.
what I'm talking about. Okay, this is in Cameroon, and those are tilapia fingerlings. It comes in two colors, the gray and the red color, but they are all the same. I advise you to go for the monosex type. Yeah, the monosex type is the one that doesn't reproduce, because if you take the fingerlings, the tilapia fingerling that reproduce, they will spend their time reproducing.
As male tilapia fish grows faster and gains good weight compared to female tilapia, one should consider raising male tilapia fish by separating females, which is known as monosex tilapia fish farming. Tilapia fish farming demand and profits.
So when you're doing tilapia fish farming, you need to take monosex type, because monosex, I advise you to go for the male one. Why? Because the male one grows faster than the female one, and secondly, you want money, right? You advise to go for the one that grows fast and you can easily you carry it to market. Okay, so one fingerlings of tilapia monosex costs 1,000 francs. So we are going for 1,000 or tilapia. That's 100 times 1,000. Then it will be 100,000. That's like $200. So that's what you need. Then the next one is we are going to feed. So about feed, a bag of feed, 21,000 francs CFA. That's like how much dollars? I'll put it here, 21,000 francs. And to feed your fingerlings to reach to the production level, that's it will take me 4-5 months. You need like 30 bags of feed, and feed come in different form. There's one from 0.02 milligram. That's for the start when they are still small fingerlings. When they grow like 3 weeks after, you change, you go to 0.3. After then you go to like, as they grow, you keep buying the bigger sizes, and it costs 21,000 for a bag. So you need like 30 bags. That would be like 630,000 for your whole production. Usually 2 months after the fingerlings have been put inside the pond start producing, like feed is produced around the pond, which the fish can fit in it. So it's a plus for you. Let's go to the challenges you face. The first thing in a pond, the challenges you can face is that you have to secure your pond. Like you have to put a kind of fence, like what you guys will see now. Yeah, you have to put a kind of fence so as to avoid snake from getting in. Also, the second thing, whether you do it in a tank or in a pond, you have to make sure that excess, like enough sunlight, get into the pond. Yeah, it's so important for it too. You have to make sure also that the pipes they dig, I don't know how they call it in English, they dig the pipes connecting is protected, that dirt cannot come from outside. You get me? Because those dirt can be poisonous and be very dangerous for your fish. Chemicals can also be used to remove unwanted things inside the tank. Okay, the next one I want to talk about, how do you know your fish is doing well? Usually after 2 to 3 months, your fish weigh like 200 to 250 grams. Yeah, these are tilapia that can be consumed. Let me show you what I'm talking about. These are tilapia that can be consumed, but if you want to take it to the market, you can be patient enough to wait to 4 months, 5 months, where they weigh like 400 grams, to be taking 400, 500 grams, so as to take to the market, so you can make much money. That's if you calculate all, you need at least 1.7 million. Let me put it in dollars. That's how much you need to own a tilapia fish farm. I'm not kind of saying that you cannot have tilapia farm at home on badge or badges or any other thing. You can, but it takes a lot. About the challenges, I forgot to say, it's not impossible for you to have a tank, a tilapia fish farm at the back side of your house. So challenges you also face is that you need a proper training. You don't just listen to this video, I'm like, I need to start fish farming, I need to start tilapia fish farming. No, you need a training that will help you a lot. If not, you can also start without a training, but the disadvantage on your side is that you will probably work on losses, because there's so many things that will come along that I haven't mentioned, or you've watched a lot of videos they haven't mentioned, that you will not understand. But if you have a proper training, you at least, and a training doesn't take long. A training can go for 3 days, 1 week, so it all depends on you. The second thing is that if you're doing fish farming at your backside, you need aerobic environment which has a lot of air. Like you need equipment to put inside the water so that the water can be airy for the fish inside. Compared to mud fish, they can survive practically everywhere. You get me? Their respiratory tract is strong enough to keep them in every environment. In those equipment, you need to secure electricity. Make sure you always have electricity. Whether if they take electricity, you have a supplement, something to compensate it. So that's what you need to have a tilapia fish farming, and how much it costs in 2023. That's what I have to say about tilapia fish farming. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. I will be glad to answer. I haven't said everything because I am kind of in a hurry. I don't want the video to be long. Thank you so much. Please like this video to support me, share this video, and see you guys in my next video.